The WHERE clause is a powerful SQL feature that allows you to filter records based on specific conditions. It helps you retrieve only the data that meets your criteria. Let us explore the basic syntax of the WHERE clause. The standard syntax is as follows. First, you write the select statement and specify the columns you want to retrieve. Then, you specify the table from which you want to retrieve the data using the from keyword followed by the table name. Finally, you add the WHERE clause followed by the condition. Here are a couple of examples. The first example shows how to filter data by an exact match. It selects all columns from the customers table where the country is Germany. The second example shows how to filter data by a numeric value. It selects all columns from the products table where the price is greater than 50. Let's learn about the comparison operators used in the WHERE clause. Here is a list of commonly used operators: equals to, greater than, greater than or equals to, less than or equals to, not equal to, between a range and like for pattern matching. Now let's look at a couple of examples using these operators. The first example filters employees whose department is not sales. It uses the not equal to operator to select all the employees from the employees table, where the department is not equal to sales. The second example shows how to find the product name and price, filtering products with a price between 10 and 20. It selects the product name and price from the products table, where the price is between 10 and 20. Let's discuss logical operators in the WHERE clause. There are three main logical operators: and, or, and not. The and operator returns true if both conditions are true. The or operator returns true if any condition is true. The not operator negates a condition and returns true if the condition is false. Let's look at a couple of examples. The first example shows how to select customers from the USA and New York. It selects all columns from the customers table where the country is USA and the city is New York. The second example shows how to select products that are beverages or have a price less than 10. It selects the product name and price from the products table where the category is beverage or the price is less than 10. Let's explore pattern matching with the like operator. The like operator is used to find data that matches a specified pattern. Here are some wildcard characters you can use with the like operator. The % matches 0 or more characters. The underscore matches exactly one character. The square brackets with A, B, C inside matches any character in the brackets. The square brackets with $A, B, C inside matches any character not in the brackets. The square brackets with a -Z inside matches any character in the range. Let's look at some examples. The first example shows how to select customers whose last name starts with SM. It selects all columns from the customers table where the last name is like SM, followed by a %. The second example shows how to select products whose name contains coffee. It selects the product name from the products table, where the product name is like $coffee %. The third example shows how to select cities with single character match. It selects the city from the customers table where the city is like _ondon. The IN operator allows you to specify multiple values in a WHERE clause, providing a shorthand for multiple or conditions. It is more readable than multiple or conditions, can be used with subqueries, and generally provides faster performance. Let's look at some examples. The first example shows how to select customers from the USA, UK, or Germany. It selects all columns from the customers table where the country is in USA, UK, or Germany. The second example shows how to select products that are not beverages or condiments. It selects the product name and category from the products table where the category is not in beverages or condiments. The third example shows how to select product by supplier's country using a subquery. It selects the product name from the products table, where the supplier identification is in a subquery that selects the supplier identification from the suppliers table, where the country equals Japan. Let's understand how to handle null values in SQL. Null represents a missing or unknown value in a database. It is not the same as 0, an empty string or a space. Important: you cannot use standard comparison operators with null values. Use is_null or is_not_null instead. The column equals empty string is empty, but the column is null is unknown. Also, column equals null is wrong. Let's look at some examples. The first example shows how to find customers with null region. It selects the customer identification, company name, and region from the customers table where the region is null. The second example shows how to find customers with non-null fax numbers. It selects the customer identification, company name, and fax from the customers table where the fax is not null. The third example shows how to combine null checks with other conditions. It selects all columns from the employees table where reports to is null, or the title equals sales manager. Let's explore how to combine complex conditions in SQL queries. Here are some best practices. Use parentheses to group related conditions and control evaluation order. Apply multiple conditions to filter data precisely, and consider performance impact with large datasets. Here is the order of operations. Conditions in parentheses are evaluated first, followed by the not operator, then the and operator, and finally the or operator. Let's look at some examples. The first example shows how to use parentheses for clarity. It selects all columns from the products table where the category is beverages, and the price is greater than 20, or the category is seafood and discontinued is 0. The second example shows a complex condition. It selects the order identification, customer identification, and order date from the orders table where the order date is between January 1st, 2020 and December 31st, 2020, and the freight is greater than 100 or the ship country is in USA, UK, or France. Let's discuss some performance tips for the WHERE clause. Here are some optimization best practices. Use index columns, be specific, avoid functions on columns, and use between for ranges. The first example shows how to avoid functions on columns. The poor performing query selects all columns from the customers table where the upper of the last name equals Smith. The better performing query selects all columns from the customers table where the last name equals Smith. The second example shows how to use between for ranges. The less efficient query selects all columns from the orders table where the order date is greater than or equals to 2020-01-01, and the order date is less than or equals to 2020-12-31. The more efficient query selects all columns from the orders table where the order date is between 2020-01-01 and 2020-12-31. Here is a summary of the key concepts and best practices for using the SQL WHERE clause. The key concepts are as follows. The WHERE clause filters records based on specified conditions. Use comparison operators such as equals to, greater than or equals to, less than or equals to, not equal to compare values. Combine conditions with logical operators such as an, or, and not. Use like with wildcards for pattern matching. Handle null values with is_null or is_not_null. Here are the best practices. Use parentheses to clarify complex condition logic. Filter on index columns when possible. Avoid functions on columns in WHERE conditions. Use the and operator for multiple value matches, and use between for range queries. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.